Hey.
Hey! What's up?
I'm here. Did I miss anything?
No, they're just trying to get an order in the lobby.
Oh, well, I can't wait to come mess all that up.
Well, if you can even get into the lobby. Let's see.
I'm on the game. I'm logged in. I think. Yeah.
I don't see you yet.
Hold on. Still doing the whole loading.
There's one spot left.
Phew.
Oof, there you go. You made it.
It's the E-sub.
Uh-oh, Kyle Good fanboys incoming? That's good news. We like Kyle Good fanboys. I for sure have 100% know the players on my own team.
One of them is Kyle Good, right?
Yeah. I watched the game last week in the background, and that was about as much as I can say. Lane and Schneider have been putting it together. Not me so much. But I'll get to yell about these boys every week until hopefully the finals. This Aegis steals another cast from me.
Freaking Aegis. Why won't they let us cast their finals?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Wait, that's funny.
Oh, these stat pages are kind of awesome. Huh.
Meowing Cat says, we're LCS.
They said to let them know when they were in LCS order. So.
They're in LCS.
They are LCS.
Neat.
Speaking of being LCS, you coming to Chicago for the finals?
Maybe actually. Probably not. But it's on my radar.
That's very committal of you.
Yeah. Probably not, but I'm thinking about it, because
Yeah.
it seems more doable than if I want to go see any events live. I don't think I'm in the best spot to go to any of the world's locations, considering they managed to kind of spread them out around kind of four corners of North America, which doesn't really work well for the Oklahoma citizen.
Yeah, we're personally going to try to get tickets to go to San Francisco for the final. Or if I can get my passport in time, maybe Toronto for the semis.
Maybe Mexico City.
I'm not going to Mexico City. I don't know.
That was the one that I was targeting.
We went to San Fran the last time Worlds were here, so we went to group stage in San Fran. Went to the last 3 days. It was really awesome. Really fun experience.
Yeah,
and then I've been to the LCS finals when they were in St. Louis, and that's it. That's all the LCS I've been to.
Nice. That's more,
Which is
infinitely
still,
more than me.
Yeah, for somebody who lives in Kansas City, that's not bad. We take those.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. They rearranged to move Yuna up to the top lane.
Yeah, Yuna's their top laner.
Yeah,
I don't
it's their top laner.
know why
Yeah.
it took them so long, but
Yeah, I'm ready to see some Yuna Ornn.
I played Scion last week and won on that, so
Yeah.
it's like Ornn Light.
Huge arc. Hello?
Hello? I'm dropping frames. I'm no longer dropping frames.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay. I think it was a you thing.
Yeah. No, I dropped 180 frames, 1.4% of them so far.
Well, who needs them?
I mean, you hit that start streaming button, and then you just have to pray to Comcast anyway, or Xfinity, whatever, same company.
Cox.
They renamed so that they wouldn't be the same company.
To avoid harassment.
Well, so Comcast got voted like worst company in America like 3 years in a row. And they were like,
So
What
they
if we-
found the answer.
what if we
and that was
rebranded?
to-
to Xfinity, and then they won worst company in America again. So it really worked out for them. But
Well, that's good. That's how it should be, I think.
yeah, chat's out for blood early. That's a good sign. Surely they won't judge the announcers. We're just showing the blood happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here to give blood. That sounded like I
That
was...
sounded very charitable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get you a cookie and some juice afterwards. Be good.
Thank goodness. Ugh.
I don't know what's taking so long. They're all in LCS order.
Yeah,
they're
I
all
want
in the
blood
lobby.
too. I'll be honest. I'm ready for the blood.
Um,
A bloody
The-
draft link.
per the Aegis rules, you get an extra 5 minutes if a team is using an E-sub, and I think E7 is using an E-sub. Which would mean that we have 2 minutes before we are able to start without losing any bans. So that's all I've got for rules.
Oh, it looks like their mid laner is not the same as their stat sheet. Do you think this mid laner is a Orianna player?
You know, maybe.
Command attack?
Let's take a look. We've got time. Apparently. Command attack.
I just have a hunch, you know.
You have a hunch. Let's load this up. No. They apparently are in the University of
Oh.
Illinois. Not to
Oh.
dox them. They were challenger in season 8. But
Nice.
we're platinum 1 last year. Pretty good.
Well, we've all been
And
there.
59 games Seraphine, 11 games Malphite, 8 Karthus, 8 Lucian.
Yep. That's a beast. I'll be honest with you.
Is Orianna on the list? 3 games Orianna. We take
I'm
that.
sure. Hold on. I'll look. I'll do the deep research.
The deep search. We're going a couple years back.
Yeah.
When he was challenger, second most was Orianna.
Yeah, I played a lot of it.
Top was a Kali though.
Well,
Probably
command
one of
attack's
those-
a pretty good name, you know. You
Yeah,
don't have
it's
to.
it's probably one of those like the farther back you go, the more Orianna, like the higher percentage of Orianna games you get.
Yeah, but just because you stop playing Orianna, I mean, it's still a good
Yeah, it's not a bad name.
attack.
Sometimes you get stuck with worse names like Maris or oh, they're
Oh.
drafting. Whoops. I was waiting. They said R question mark in the chat. No one replied, but the draft just started. So welcome. This is week 2 of Aegis Vanguard League. I'm Maris. My co-caster is Lexus, and yeah, I was working with a 99% chloroform standard today. Inhaled some of that. I'm feeling pretty great. So hopefully that continues. E7 bans Yasuo, Kayle, and Senna. Rodham bans Seraphine, Trundle, and Rek'Sai. We've already picked Zeri, and we picked Lucian Nami to counter. What do you think?
It seems to check out. It seems pretty standard, right? I mean, it's Lucian Nami is an answer. I think a lot of people have been taking into Zeri. Zeri's a very strong character in all rights right now, but her early laning is not the greatest. It never has been, even when she was considered a picker ban character, right? So the idea is you take a Lucian Nami, you blow her out of the water. It doesn't matter. Her character's OP later because you put her in the dumpster. Soraka Locked in. Interesting. Do you actually have the draft link? Because I'm just watching it off the delay.
Oh, yeah, I'll send you the draft link.
That'd be great.
There you go. Yes, Soraka's kind of an interesting counter into the Lucian Nami. It's like the opposite of what you normally see. You normally see like
Echo.
aggressive defensive supports. Like
Yeah.
a Thresh, like a Braum, something that plays, a little back. And Soraka's kind of the opposite.
Yeah,
I
or
guess if you
at
heals
the
area
least
enough, she can't die.
something you'd see something like a Lulu or a Yumi, even something that's maybe a bit better at just protect peeling Zeri, but Soraka doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, and then
Wukong.
the blind echo with Wukong up means that Rodham gets gets Wukong with Lucian Nami.
Without looking too deep, this has to be more of like a pocket pick for Ham, right? Yeah, it looks like he picked it last week. Popped off on it. Nice 12-2-5 game. So this just be something he likes. Something that plays a lot of. I think Wukong probably the stronger champ this patch, but Echo's no slouch.
Yeah,
it is a verifiable flex, but I don't know if Rodham's really going to fall for that one after looking at E7 or after looking at command attacks of P2G.
Yeah, I was gonna say theoretically both the Echo and the Wukong flex, but we've seen less and less of those as time
I'm sure
has
he
gone
could
on.
play it, but I am sure that he won't. Also,
Oh, they're gonna take Yone away from Yuna. That seems reasonable.
Yep. Yone and Yasuo aren't even. I get maybe our mid laner also plays them. I know them as Yuna champs from my time with them, but I don't think they're even particularly strong in the top lane. So it's probably just anything saying this guy's good at this character. It's annoying. We'll get rid of it.
Yeah, both of them gone.
Malphite Ornn
and
removed.
Vitamus, yeah.
So no Yuna Ornn, unfortunately.
Scion's still open,
Something worth mentioning about this Soraka pick that I kind of forgot about is this is the patch where Grievous Wounds are nerfed, but healing is not really, right?
Yeah.
So Grievous Wounds are it's like 2-patch plan to lower healing in the game. First, nerf Grievous Wounds. Second, nerf the outlying healers after you nerf Grievous. So there's significantly less satisfying answers to Soraka. See where ROTM goes with here on 4 though. Aatrox, and that checks out with what I was just saying, right? I mean, there's a lot less Grievous in the game. You're gonna have a hard time dealing with the Darkened Blade.
Yeah, but blind Aatrox doesn't feel too bad in general. Doesn't have a whole lot of bad matchups. Doesn't have a lot of great ones either, but character's always pretty solid.
Well-piloted Aatrox is very scary, I think. In almost any matchup, he has a lot of potential, right? Darius. Oh. Wow.
That's one of the harder ones for Aatrox. That's a very interesting pick. This team doesn't do a whole lot as a team, but individually have some good matchups now. So, very curious to see if this is like a
what
mid
ties
laner
it all
that
together
rounds
here?
this out. Yeah,
Blue 5.
Okay.
I lost. Tristana. Okay. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Blanc feels natural enough.
I don't know that can you burst through Soraka with LeBlanc anymore? Like with not as effective Grievous Wounds with durability patch.
Yes.
Like this feels like the natural answer, but I guess I haven't seen it.
You have less nuclear one shot, right? But
the thing where you still poke somebody out for 3/4 of their health, they have to go back to base anyway. Yeah.
But is that even good against Soraka? No, I don't know. It doesn't seem bad. It does make me wonder if there's maybe a stronger pick, but it seems like a a decent enough pick. I mean, LeBlanc also is the kind of character just worth mentioning since we do have a Nami. Has good synergy with Nami. First year characters and Nami tend to like each other. And I
I
think
really
Nami really
like.
helps
Sorry.
LeBlanc get over maybe that first threshold we're worried about.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just
The
laughing
support
that.
client.
Yeah, so Special K, the support for E7, hasn't been in the lobby for several minutes, and Kyle, immediately after the draft, just ready. They got 4
R?
people. Like, yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
R.
Maybe
You
we go
just let him know
4v5.
the timer's ticking.
There he is. Okay, now we're RN immediately again. There we go.
And we're in. All around though, I like it. I like the Lucian Nami. I like the Wukong, the Aatrox. The LeBlanc is the only like moderately questionable pick, but I don't think it's bad. And if you ask me what I would pick instead, I don't really have a good answer for you. It seems fine to me. For E7, it definitely smells more like a solo queue comp, right?
Yeah.
Not to say that it is bad per se, because you definitely have some winning matchups and you have some comfort picks and you have some strong picks. It feels like the champions just might not be that cohesive with each other, but that doesn't mean that you can't make them work if you're comfortable on them, right? So
I'm looking through the list of like a solo queue tier list for mid lane. I don't know. Nothing really sticks out as like, oh yeah, that's the pick here.
yeah, I mean, I think there's other directions you could go with it.
Like I think
LeBlanc
you
is
can go
fine.
super generic into it, but yeah, if you
Yeah,
know you're against Tristana, it's hard to take just like a normal safe mage pick because Tristana can and does exploit mages pretty well usually.
yeah, yeah. She's good at playing aggressive, and she can also feels like the LeBlanc lane is maybe a more of a stalemate than anything. Someone left the lobby.
Nice.
PC crash.
We're really beginning to believe here. I'll throw the draft back up if you want to talk more about it. If not, I don't really care. It's fine. We're apparently just going to take about 900 years before we get into this game.
I think what I guess the question then when you look at the drafts really is like how is each team, how do you win the game, right?
Yeah.
For E7 it definitely seems like you want to get your double ADCs online, you want to get your Echo up to a certain threat level, and you want to make sure your Darius is relevant as a frontliner, right? For RTM, which that's a lot of different stuff, and I think that all skews in different directions, right? RTM, I think you have Lucian Nami, you have Wukong Jungle, who plays more of a facilitator role than anything. You have this Aatrox, who I honestly don't know how this matchup goes into Darius. I'm assuming it's Darius favored since it was counterpick for E7, but it seems like one where maybe with a little bit of jungle help it should be fine for Aatrox to just play the range with his Qs.
Yeah, you
And
got
then
to
you
play
have your mid lane matchup, which apparently we like. So I think that you have a hard winning bottom lane that wants to play aggressive, and a good matchup mid lane and a not awful top lane, right? So it feels like if everything plays out standard and nothing gets too sloppy, RTM should be able to kind of pick up some early drakes, get some early pressure, move this Lucian Nami around and pick up some kills. But feels like also anything could happen with what E7's bringing to the table, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Darius is definitely one of the better matchups into Aatrox, like one of the champions that punishes him hardest potentially, and a really good solo queue matchup because if the junglers aren't ever involved, you just kind of get to kill him over and over again, and you can't really say a whole lot about it. But hopefully, Kyle is either paying a little attention to him, or Yuna will play, a little more passive and accept that it's not as good a matchup. You'd hope, right?
Yeah. In my experience with Yuna, one word to describe the man's laning: passive, right? No. I'm interested to see how this matchup goes. It feels like one where Aatrox could just skill difference the Darius. Honestly, um, I don't know if we'll see that or not, but it feels like it could happen. I don't know. I think RTM feels good about their comp as long as no one from E7 just randomly gets out of control, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you
Then
feel good about your team comp unless Tristana is 3-0 for some reason, or Echo gets 4 kills, you know?
no, and
Or Darius
this
starts solo killing over and over, you know?
fits in pretty well with what ROTM was doing last week against Ambition Black, right? They picked strong bottom lanes. They played through bottom lane for the most part. Game 2, they did the Seraphine nonsense in bottom lane and played through mid, but like it was the same idea where you wanted to get your bottom lane shoving and then playing through mid afterwards. So it
Hmm.
feels like they're running the same strategy again with different champions,
Yeah,
which
yeah, I agree.
is good to see, I guess.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how they play it out. See what coach twitch.tv/liljss has cooked up in the lab over the last couple weeks. This team, so I didn't really. I'll be honest, I ain't really watched last week. This is my first time viewing them. So
Yeah. Last week picked up the big 2-1 win over Team Ambition Black in the finals rematch. Get a little revenge. And by little revenge, I mean it was 1-1, and then the internet cafe closed, the tab we're playing in, and they had to forfeit game 3. So
huge stomp.
huge stomp. Yeah. It's like they didn't even
Morbius sweep.
contest game 3. Yeah.
They gave up because they knew they didn't have a chance.
I don't know how you don't plan for that. Like low key,
Uh,
I don't know.
you planned to 2-0 and then it doesn't happen and then you lost.
Not gonna pull a firelight and go play at McDonald's afterwards.
They'll be fine. That team's good. They're probably
No,
not
they'll
too
be
worried
they'll be
about,
fine. Yeah.
about dropping a set because their internet cafe closed.
That's still one of my
They're
favorite
already-
series of all time. Was Firelight playing in a GRLCS. They played game 1 and then his power went out in his apartment, so he went like across the street to the McDonald's and finished the series. They were down 0-1, and then he won the next 2 games at McDonald's.
Holy. That's
Legendary.
just
Yeah,
silly.
that's
It's like what everyone jokes about doing. He did it for real. Nice.
If you believe him. We didn't get pictures. We didn't get his McDonald's receipt. Nothing. But if you believe the man, and he's relatively believable.
I believe it. I
Anyway.
see no reason to lie.
Yeah, we've been live for 26 minutes on the stream, and we're almost loaded into game number 1. Fantastic rate of gameplay.
Finally. This is what I've been missing the most about amateur play.
Yeah, it's the
This
first
is the
draft.
difference between the Masters series and the Gold Mega Cast that we did. And the Masters teams know how to do it. 25-minute delay.
You got to get your maximum coaching in between the games. You got to get, everything. Got to go into Aegis chat and flame each other for a little bit. Doesn't happen that much. I always think it's funny, like Diamond Leagues, like the players are super tryhard, right? They'll go in and like in between games start flaming each other. Usually in the Masters ones, like some of the bad teams are like that, like some of the lower end teams. But usually once you get to playoffs, it's just like, yeah, you really got us that game. All right, next one.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty relaxed. I think I don't know what it is, but most people are pretty relaxed and sane. The only person, if you remember in Runeterra Academy, there's that one guy going crazy towards the end of the split. One of the Mirage players.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the Mint guys. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that guy was a Diamond player, so that would explain
Not to call out Diamond players, but
Yeah.
They're the
Yeah.
worst. Anyway,
Yep.
we're finally loading into game number 1. Ooh, the exhaust firecrack Tristana mid. That's
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's
some real
interesting.
gameplay.
So we've got Exhaust on Tristana for the LeBlanc matchup, and we have Lucian Nami has Exhaust heal. I think that they were worried about the potential of a Zeri Tristana lane swap, where they would then be playing against Tristana bottom lane, in which case Exhaust is like giga important. Or maybe they just want Indigo just wanted Exhaust to deal with the likes of Echo, Tristana, Darius in team fights. But
I also like how much Masters just like loops back around to gold. There's only one teleport in this game, and it's on LeBlanc.
huh, well, I so man, you have the unique top lane situation. Someone's gonna be getting an early level 2 here. I believe Ham with the red sweeper. Um,
Well, Ham has the red
Darius.
sweeper. He went back to base.
Oh wait, but he's not. He placed a ward. Ham, you noob. He's not gonna have it until buff spawn. All
He's
right,
pinging that there's
whatever.
vision, but yeah, he can't clear that until later. Yeah. Oh well.
His mid layer's gonna be. All right, whatever. Um, so Darius needs Ghost Flash in most games to play. Right. The only time we saw Darius playing in organized play without Ghost Flash was when old Stridebreaker was in the game. Uh, and then Aatrox, likewise, I think needs Ignite to win his lane against Darius. So now here you are. Neither top laner has TP.
So Kyle went completely leashless bottom lane. Well, not bottom lane, but on his blue side, and hasn't lost any damage. So I guess that worked out fine. He might have a little bit slower clear as a result, but like E7 has no idea where he started. Like they can reasonably assume that he's probably on his blue buff just based on like what you do as the Wukong character, but yeah, there's no
Yeah,
actual information.
he shouldn't fall behind too much. Yuna gets to level 2 prio here in the top lane. Don't know if he's going to be able to get the shove in time for level 3.
That feels
It's
really
like,
weird. Why?
yeah.
I want to see how that happened. Because Darius should be able just to walk in level 1 and push Aatrox off the wave. Like,
Uh,
if you just auto W auto, you just win. Like,
yeah, but
Aatrox can't fight you. I mean, I guess he has Ignite.
that requires you being in range W auto, right? A good Aatrox is going to space you out.
Yeah, Ham is here in top lane. Meowing Cat just getting the slow onto Yuna. He's got the flash. Got the Ignite ticking, but not quite enough damage to take down Meowing Cat. Now in comes Kyle Good to try to trade. Ham taking a pretty low. Ghost from Meowing Cat, not able to get the Apprehend, though. And yeah, first blood for Ham, able to pick up the kill on Yuna. And now no teleport to get back to top lane. Means that this is not, well, not terrible because Ham just stole all the farm from his top laner, but it kind of sucks to lose this wave.
It still sucks. Yeah, he's going to lose a wave, and it's a nice minion XP for your jungler is always OP. It sucks because it looks like Yuna was maybe not ready to commit his flash on his third Q, and then right before he yucked it out there, right as soon as he yucked it out and didn't flash with it is when Echo showed up, and so he came so close to getting the trade right in the 1-for-1, but wasn't able to without using the flash for any more damage.
Yeah, now Darius
Well
up a
played.
longsword. Ooh, Ham's even going to steal away his own Gromp. I forget that you can go over walls now with that. That always trips me up. But he's out of there. That was a buff that Wukong definitely needed, 100%.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could argue he did. He wasn't good before then.
Yeah, I mean, along with the other buffs that he got. That was one of them.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, level 3, Indigo going in. A decent trade on Special K. Oh, Bubble not quite going to land from Hot Damn Jam. And now the Zeri gameplay.
Yeah. I think you have to be careful, right, with this Lucian Nami playing against the Soraka. A lot of the time, Lucian Nami they have powerful trades, right? But you can kind of take trades with impunity because you have the Nami sustain as well. When you're playing against Soraka, you don't really have that advantage, so maybe you need to be a bit more careful with how they're going for it.
I think that's
Oh,
why he's trying
Kyle.
to force onto the Soraka specifically, because the Soraka's health bar is essentially both of their health bars. So,
And this sucks for Kyle right now.
yeah,
But
Kyle...
also, don't need to go for the Scuttle Crab, honestly. It's a first spawn crab. Sucks to give it up to the other guy like that, but if we're just farming our leveled up camps right now, then we're, making up the difference. Nice trade from Yuna.
Yeah, Kyle Good is down 2 levels right now, though. Now finally tops off as level 4, but that's a bit of experience gap between him and Ham. Ham's going to walk into that ward. And...
You should be able to... If Ham looks on the bottom side too long, then Kyle might be able to slingshot back up with one of his leveled up top side camps, but shouldn't feel too terrible.
I was going to say good trade from Yuna, but he's burning a little bit here at the end. Those basketballs, for some reason, deal extra true damage. Don't quite understand that one. Again, coming in bottom from Ham, trying to stun up. Gonna get the stun. Oh, good flash, actually, just at the right time from Hot Damn Jam. And yeah, our team gonna navigate that one. Just burning the flash on the Nami. Yuna has level 6, Meowing Cat doesn't, so push him off the wave, and now also no mana on the Darius.
Yeah, Meowing Cat is pretty low. He might be able to get forced off here by Kyle.
Yeah, and with Kyle on the dive, they're looking for it. The Ignite coming through, and the kill picked up a little heal after that, able to save Yuna from the tower shot, and RTM picks up their first kill of the game. Again, every kill this month being June, donated to charities, so that's an extra, I think it's like $1.65 per kill is what we're up to, or something like that. Anyway, command attack. Getting hit up a little bit underneath the tower. Chad.
Oh, Buster Shot comes out on the melee minions.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Little miss input. Don't think it matters too much in the grand scheme of things, aside from now you don't have Buster Shot.
Yeah, now no jump on command attack. In comes Kyle Good. Hot Damn Jim waiting around the corner as well, but immediately has the flash away as soon as he spots the Wukong.
Yeah, and I think maybe he could have been patient, but nothing wrong with playing it safe. It's only a level 5 Wukong, and you have Soraka in your pocket.
Yeah, this means that he can stay and collect the wave, which he probably wouldn't have been able to otherwise.
So I think what we're seeing right now is kind of the advantage of this regank maybe in the top lane.
Yeah, Meowing Cat pushed pretty hard right now. Has his flash back up right now. No ult on Yuna, though. No World Ender, and you have Noxie and Guillotine
This is
now
scary.
fully stacked up. This is a little bit scary. If he gets the execute on Yuna, oh, able to refresh it, gets the dunk as well for max damage, and that should scare away Kyle Good, because now if he auto attacks, I believe he resets the full bleed onto him. Won't have the reset on the ult. Young Jay.
Oh, special
Oh
K
no, special K.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, that's so sad. That's so sad.
That's so sad.
That's unfortunate as hell. You hate to see it.
Oh, they immediately are back in. Okay, well.
Oh, I mean, he was reconnected, it looked like, before they even paused. That Young Jay probably a little tilted.
Yeah, that's a rough one to give up. And now giving that advantage over to Indigo. Ham still has his ult, but can he even hit it? He'd be in the tower range still. That's a big chunk onto him, and now we have the resume pause, of course. Shouldn't be any damage to follow up from RTM, so it looks like he'll escape after that dive.
Yeah, it's a really good low-risk look from Ham, right? He's going to force Chad and Young not off the wave, but he's going to give his own mid laner a pretty free reset here. Gets himself a Dark Harvest stack. Very nearly gave up the kill, but and now it's a
party down here at the
fight.
Rift Herald. Meowing Cat walking in, and Yuna is here to help, but not quite in time, and it's gonna force Kyle to flash over the wall. Yeah, no clone yet available. Hot Damn Jim gonna take a lot of damage as he gets exhausted and hit by the bus or the explosive shot, and that's a lot of abilities just kind of thrown into
Yeah.
the ether. They're still hanging out over the wall. Is this the
Well,
recontest from RTM? It's 4v4 theoretically on this side of the map. Yeah, in comes Yuna from the top. Rift Herald does go over to E7 if they're able to pick it up. Big tidal wave coming through, getting the double knockup. They get the bubble onto Special K as well. He's going to get autoed down. Ham trying to escape out of the top side of the fight, but Command Attack jumping in, looking to get the reset on Dim Jam, and it's just not there. Yuna able to take him down, and ROTM comes away with the extra kills on the end. Command Attack, so that Buster Shot wasn't just random. He wasn't going in. He went to pick up the eye. He picked up the eye. So, made that
yeah.
sacrifice worth it.
He jumped in for the eye pickup and then looks for the jump reset. Isn't able to find it. Well played by RTM.
Yeah.
They really... It looked suspicious, but between Yuna, Kyle, and the tidal wave over the top, they're able to put Ham and Meowing Cat in a kind of bounce house and come out on top in the fight. Even if Rift Herald gets dropped for significant plate gold, that's 3 kills right there. All of them got onto carries. It's should be feeling pretty good if you're RTM. Pick up the dragon on the tail end of it as well.
Yeah, nice little shuffle on over there for Kyle Good and Indigo and Hot Damn Jam. I feel like I need to shorten his name somehow. Not that 3 is like too many syllables, but I don't know. It's weird.
Hot damn.
Hot Damn Jam.
And this is what they did get a nice dive off on a Meowing Cat, but I'm saying the Darius matchup I think sounds a lot better on paper than it is into Aatrox. I mean, Yuna's been able to handle himself pretty well up here, right? He's coming up with a nice lead, about a 30 CS advantage. Really, all the lanes coming out with the CS advantage for RTM. Some of it off the back of skirmishing, some of it off the back of E7 disconnecting from the video game.
Yeah, Yuna did.
All in all, though,
Is this the
feels
build?
like the early game you wanted.
Sorry, he's used it a couple of times now, but
Ham is looking.
yeah, Ham's looking in bot lane. I don't even get to ask about this. Good bubble for the disengage. Indigo still kind of wants it. Yeah, gonna get it silenced. I don't think he can.
Ham has been getting a lot of really great trade flash burns this game, right? Echo. The parallel convergence has been very good.
Ooh, Kyle got over the wall
command
for the
attack.
gank. That was pretty sneaky, but not able to hit the knock-up in time. Good jump away from command attack. I was gonna ask.
Yuna is proxying.
That's a thing that's happening. All right.
That is the counter picked off.
He
happening.
he pit stopped for a bramble vest. So you went Tabby's bramble, and then I guess that means Darius can't play the game. So then now he's off on his way to whatever he wants to build.
Sure. I
Um,
guess he knows the matchup.
Chad
Oh,
though.
this looks suspicious.
I still don't know about this Everfrost on the blog. I have been trying to ask about it, but Yuna's gonna just walk in and try to take down command attack, but he's 1v3, trying to get the Darkened Blades through. Gets 2, gets 3, gets the knockups. He's still healing up. Now Kyle Good over the wall with the Cyclone. Big Noxian Guillotine though. Gonna shut down 1, and Kyle Good probably can't get out with a kill. Command attack finishes him off, so little overextension there from Yuna and Kyle. Gonna net 2 kills back for E7.
Yeah, it's just a little bit overzealous. I think they thought Chad and Young was going to be able to make it in time. There's some miscommunication that happened there, thinking that he was going to be able to be there, or Chad and Young thinking that they were going to be okay without him, so he didn't need to be there. Either way, probably not the result they were looking for, but, some fun energy. Duking it out 2v3 in between the top lane towers.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta. Rift Herald
Command attack
mid.
dropping his Rift Herald.
Yeah, he's got 35 seconds left before the plates fall, so you gotta try,
Yeah.
but he's pretty low. Now Chad gonna jump in, gets immediately exhausted. Ham right on him. They get the shutdown, but it gets immediately traded back. Is Kyle gonna get the Rift Herald or the kill on Ham? And it
He
looks
should
like
get the Rift Herald, I
he's
think.
choosing the Rift. No, he's not. He's choosing violence. Oh,
Close.
320 onto the Tristana. A couple of extra tower plates. Little unlucky.
RTM looking for another late bot lane. Come on.
So essentially
Yeah.
2 kills in the mid lane for command attack on that one play. With the extra 320 from the tower plates. That's overall a good
Yeah.
play, even though it's a little silly.
So I don't hate this this Everfrost for LeBlanc, right? It's oh my goodness, Ham failed his jump and now he's gonna get spanked for it.
Oh,
Whoa.
there's mechanics happening. I'm actually kind of in awe. I've been casting too much gold games.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
Meowing Cat walks into Yuna in the top lane, has to flash and Ghost. No, not Ghost. No, it was just a speed boost.
Just
from his...
Nimbus Cloak.
Yeah.
I would say they're.
Kyle's still going for it.
Whoa.
Has the knockup from the Cyclone. In comes Chad over the wall, looking to equalize, but immediately Kyle has bitten off a little more, and Chad went back to the wrong. All right.
We're looking a little goofy.
Yeah, we're looking a little silly. Indigo trying to turn this back around now, throwing the culling into Young Jay. Now the exhaust coming through. Indigo taking pretty low. Ham just trying to find a little bit of damage. Gets healed up by Special K, and yeah, that's it. We're back to even in kills, and all of a sudden that 2,000 gold lead that our team had is gone. It's now a small gold lead for E7.
Yeah, a huge chunk on the mid tower. Tristan mid moment. Forces Yuna to kind of quit bullying around top lane, walk down. Just another overzealous look in the side. Really feels like they're being a little too rushed on some of these looks. You know, we need to make sure we're doing a better job of bringing everyone to the play, right?
Yeah, that
Because that look is good if your bot lane is pushed in further, right? Just like the top lane look is good if Chad and Young is able to rotate, because they can win these fights absolutely with the numbers advantage, but they just aren't having it when they're showing up.
yeah, that and right before the item completion for Kyle Good means that he's in a much weaker state than his opponents are in at the time. Dragon going to be picked up by E7 Divine, it looks like, or at least we're going to have a scrap over it.
Had Sunder.
Did he have Sunder? Well, maybe I'm wrong. Kyle gets the steal on the Dragon, and now he's stuck in the back of the pit. Gets stuck on the Silent Zone. That's a good steal, though. Now up to 2 dragons, and you get your big Cloud Soul win condition here in about 10 minutes.
Huge.
Oh, I don't have objective timers on. I've been trolling this
Kyle
game.
Good died for this. Mid lane tower might go down here. I think. No one's really there. Command attack once to just play it like a big man.
Ooh, that's a good bubble.
Oh, nice bubble.
Yeah, I can't really do anything with it, but you like to land the bubble. You're gonna
The blue buff gets stuck back.
Yeah, put him in the chains.
Ghost is already popped from Meowing Cat. Yuna might be able to just pop the World Ender's popped. He's walking it out.
He's still got flash to get underneath the tower. Ham gonna throw the parallel convergence out. Not gonna be able to find anything.
I love Yuna. Recall in the Echo W.
All right. Well, 7-6. Gold is somehow now in favor of RTM. I don't.
They pick up both the side lane outer turrets.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Continuing to have CS leads across the board.
Yeah, Chad not able
Nice
to find any
looks.
chains there. Yeah, nice little dodges from command attack means that he'll get on that. And still some pressure maybe on this mid lane tower. No, that's immediately gone. Young Jay and Special K will say no. And we'll continue just Bing chillin'. Is that still a meme? That's probably not still a meme. I'm dating myself.
I mean, it didn't stop existing.
Okay.
I don't know if it's very hip and
yeah, I didn't know if the
right
kids
now.
were still saying it. That's
No.
I gotta connect with the Zoomers. That's my big goal.
It's a
with
good
these
one.
casts.
It's been around for a while, you know.
Well, isn't the video from like 10 years ago or something? It's not like a recent video.
No, its video's not that old. I don't think. 10 years?
Is it not?
There's no way John Cena has been Bing chilling for 10 years.
I thought that it was an old video that they just found and thought it was funny. There's things happening on the screen. Ham going a little ham. Gonna hit his ult back out though. Yuna, it's a couple of knockups back. Chad and Young, you looking for a chain? Not gonna find anything. And we've thrown skill shots across this chasm and haven't really hit any. Well, now this one's hitting.
Culling?
Culling. A couple of shots.
Sure. And both teams just showing up and throwing stuff at each other. Our team maybe going to give up on their conquest of the mid lane for now. Might look for a play in the bottom side jungle. They've got some vision down. They're going to spot out Ham here at his red. Kyle's already in position, stealing his camps. They've got Yuna behind him. Mid lane tower is going to be the target, actually.
Yeah, mid lane tower is gone. Kyle
Ham
looking for
is...
Ham in the jungle, just trying to get on top, and now Meowing Cat, after the stun, after the parallel convergence, just trying to finish him off. Kyle, again, just a little overextension, and he's going to pay for it. Yuna gets reset on. Meowing Cat just going to be happy with burning him down.
Yeah. It's the same story as the last couple deaths for Kyle. I mean, he had one heroic dragon death. Most of his stuff has come from, we had the top lane overextension, bot lane overextension. Now another one in the bottom side. Wukong's not that OP, bro.
Okay, I'm wrong about Bing chilling. He posted it on May 10th, 2021. It got popular around June, so yeah, not that old a video. I know what I'm talking about. I'm out of touch with the Zoomers now. This is how it ends.
This is how it ends. Your life as a young person.
I used to be cool, and now I don't know what the origin of Bing chilling is.
I used to be hip, and then they changed what hip is. Or I used to be with it. I don't know what the fucking.
If
you
you,
know
don't
what I
know if you don't know what the meme is, then how
used
am I
to
right?
be with it, and then they changed what it is, and now I'm not. Now I'm not with it anymore, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. Something like that.
Yeah. Indigo gonna dash away from Ham. Still going pretty aggressive. Gets exhausted by Hot Damn Jam, but he'll confidently sit in front of him, taunting him with his face.
Yeah.
Doesn't burn the flash.
Actually, it's pretty big. We're gonna see the flash from Ham. We see the lightning crash come out. Baron is being hit by E7.
Yeah, Meowing Cat can't get there. He is
This seems
on the bottom side. He can like ghost
extremely
his way in.
enterprising.
Yeah, this is a little scary if our team can find a good engage. Their team does, I don't want to say struggle a little bit with it, but you need Kyle good with a big cyclone trying to find command attack. But now Chad over the wall,
Ham.
ooh, has to pop the parallel or the
Chrono break, right?
chrono break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're back to Baron. They're gonna hit this.
Yeah.
Our team is on Dragon right now. This is maybe a little scary. They are having their magic resist shredded because that's what Baron does. Chad jumps over, sees him. 8,000 health left. Now going to take a... They're still hitting. They're still hitting. Now the dragon gets spotted. In comes the rest of the team.
They know it.
They're trying to kite back away, but Meowing Cat maybe looking for the engage, gets the apprehend onto Yuna. Maybe he's caught the Aatrox, but a big tidal wave to try to help disengage. They're tearing through Ham. It's a big shutdown. Going to Indigo. The hop away, but now the re-engage from Kyle. Gets a big knockup with the Cyclone. Does he have the second one? Not quite able to close the distance. And everybody from E7 going to be able to kite themselves away. So just the one kill for all of this play, plus the dragon. Chad and Command Attack might have a little bit more to say about that one, but I think that Everfrost should say enough. And yeah, one kill and a dragon for our TM on that play, and that's it. That was really well done by E7 to get everybody away, but I don't know why they were there in the first place.
They have no other play, right? So they lost their Dragon Prio because they didn't make the pick mid. So they're looking on Baron, hoping they can catch RTM lacking. RTM has the right level of awareness, doesn't send everyone to the dragon, able to stall out the Baron. The second Baron look is ambitious and I think appropriately costs a life, but it's all in all not a terrible look from E7. It feels very forced when they go back onto the Baron, like maybe they feel like this Cloud Soul will simply be too insurmountable and they need to start pressuring Baron. I think they still have a good scaling angle. I mean, Echo is definitely a character that comes into his own strength largely at about 3 items. He's already on Protobelt Lichbane, but you have double ADC. Zeri is also a very good scaler, especially now in the crit build. Soraka's no slouch. And it's just a Cloud Soul, you know. I don't think they need to be feeling that much pressure at this point.
Yeah, your big issue that you'll have to solve is going to be the side lane, where Yuna is just going to get much stronger than Meowing Cat is, unless there's just a sudden influx of gold into the Darius. But like, other than that, they have like relatively good answers for what ROTM's doing. They have a lot of good counter engage for ROTM's engage. And our team doesn't even have that much. It's, you know, you go in with Cyclone, you jump over a wall with LeBlanc.
Hmm.
That's about it. You know,
Yeah,
if you can wind
you
your way around that,
Everfrost.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Gonna be interesting to see if anything happens in the next 2 minutes other than prepping Dragon.
Yeah, it seems like both teams really value that dragon, which I mean, Cloud Soul isn't terrible. Maybe the Wincon's Elder Dragon is what we're looking at. Him gonna go in over the wall, gets immediately exhausted, just has to burn his ult. Chad trying to
Good,
make him
good in
pay.
danger here.
That's a big chunk, actually. He gets
Wow.
the kill. Young Jay has to use the Lightning Crash to try to get away from Kyle Good, but now Yuna flanking, gets the knock
Oh,
up with one
Yuna.
Q, gonna pull Special K back in. It's a double kill for Chad, and now they're chasing down Young Jay as well. He's got a lot of move speed, has the zip over the wall, and he'll be out of there, but the 2 kills mean that our team can start up Baron.
Yeah,
And
it's
again, Meowing Cat's just anchoring down that bottom lane. He's holding that down.
well, frankly, I don't know if this Darius has a place in the game at the moment. He's not winning split against Aatrox, and he's certainly not team fighting very well into this team, right? Uh, you've already lost the Baron essentially, so might as well just send him for a side lane turret. Objective bounties are available soon. He's actually waiting on the tower. He'll be able to pick that one up right on arrival, I think. Oh no, no, objective bounties weren't up yet.
Nope.
Yeah, and Cat.
Now they're up, and they're
Why
not even gonna
troll?
get this tower in mid lane.
Dragon up in a minute. If I'm RTM, I honestly would prefer to just push. You don't care that much about. You don't want to speedrun Cloud Soul necessarily. Oh, Yuna is in danger.
Yeah, Yuna walking into a pocket of trouble. He has no idea, but now he's getting flanked by the Tristan, and now he has an idea. Gonna pop the World Ender. The rest of the squad coming to try to help him out if he can stall. Kyle Good now in the vicinity, waiting to pull the
Oh,
trigger, just trying to be patient. Yuna stalling out pretty well. In comes the Wukong now. They have the Baron minions doing a little bit of damage. Where's the rest of the team coming? They're not gonna do a whole lot, it looks like, and now immediately a mid-tech issue. Okay. Pause.
yeah,
That's the wrong screen.
that
Whatever.
seems legitimate. Um, sure. It's the kind of look that you want if you're E7. You want to group up, you run around, you look for people that are alone, and you kill them off. I think contesting Dragon Soul is now doable for them. Not if I think if Meowing Cat finishes this recall, it's actually still a bit scary. You're facing into this pretty strong bot lane, and the reckoning force of Kyle, right? But I think you're perfectly fine going for mid shove, using your Blanc up on the top side, breaking open these inner towers because that's really what you want with Baron. You're getting Cloud Soul this early really just means that you have an objective you absolutely must fight over in 5 minutes. It's better to just use your Baron and try and grow your gold lead. Take Soul once you feel the game is in a more stable position, maybe.
Yeah, I'm curious. I haven't seen any update about the tech issue. Oh, they're unpaused. Never mind. Didn't need an update. Oh, that's not
There
the
is no
screen.
tech issue in Bossing Say.
I'm honored to accept his invitation.
Mianka is gonna stay, right? Yeah, he
Yeah,
stays with him for the dragon.
he stayed. We're in
Uh,
the resume pause, so this is tense
yeah,
situation. ROTM now gonna see that E7 are headed for this dragon. They're continuing to push. Chad gonna even take up a couple of tower shots, make sure that he's able to get that tower, and there goes the dragon. So objective bounty
yeah,
to E7 as a result of that, but they've lost 3 towers.
yep. I don't know if our team wants to keep looking here. They are going to be 4 versus 5 here at the doorsteps of the base. Look for the topside jungle on your way out. Probably regroup, play some kind of 4-1 in the mid lane and bot lane. Look to knock down the last ender, maybe pick up mid inhibitor. And that should cement them for the kind of map control they need to close this game out. Lucian now on 3 items, picking up a substantial lead over the Zeri finally. Uh, I don't know. Nothing else too crazy. Itemization wise, it's about a 5k gold lead for RTM, 4 or 5k. And here's E7 again, looking for a pick. Ham. I don't know if you want this, buddy. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, him just playing around a little.
So yeah, he times it well.
Showing off that he's Echo. And now has to show off his
Whoa!
other Echo ability. There he goes.
That is a. I thought.
Oh, good apprehend though. Kyle Good gets chunked a little bit. Now can't get back over the wall. Hits the Cyclone. Yuna just trying to chunk through. They eventually finish off Meowing Cat. Now Special K gets kind of stranded by the rest of his team. Not able to really do a whole lot. And two picks come through. Indigo picks up both kills. And ROTM now can maybe march down this mid inhibitor if they want to. Hot Damn Jam though gets separated from his team. Has to bubble. Oh, a really good bubble right on top of him. Ham gonna go down as Chad finishes him off. And Young Jay trying to kite away. But there's really not a whole lot that the solo Zeri can do right now. But maybe the duo. The duo marksman? No, they're not going to do anything.
No. The game won't end here, so.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, wow. I mean, so much damage coming out here from Indigo and Hot Damn, right? I mean, that's Lucian Nami. Just dropping the burst. And also what I was saying about Meowing Cat not having a big place in this game. I mean, you saw him in that team fight. His experience was walk in, look for an apprehend on Kyle, get knocked up by Cyclone, get knocked up by Tidal Wave, die in the duration of that. And he has to try and save his flash to use it for an aggressive look onto characters like LeBlanc, Lucian, and Nami, so he can't really afford to just flash a knockup to survive. Just rough. I think for this Darius to pop off just requires a bit of an overextension from RTM's front line. But it doesn't really feel like Yuna is going to be dying anytime soon at the amount of healing and sustain he's been able to have in these fights. Baron spawning in 2 minutes. RTM stacked up on the bottom side right now. Probably looking for this last inner tower. It's their best angle to open up the map, I think.
Yeah, even getting the flash out of command attack, that's not insignificant. That just means that he has to position much less aggressively now. Can't be overextended in these side lanes anymore. Get a little burst traded back and forth. Nothing really sticking though for either side as RTM pushes their way into the enemy red buff area. What's the play for E7? What do they just have to hope RTM makes a mistake at this point?
Yeah,
do they have
you pray to God Kyle Good comes flying over the wall here and Cyclone's under your tower, because that's about the only way you're going to hang on to this one. And even then, I would call it close.
Oh.
Water break comes out.
Yeah, try to save that health maybe so that they can stand and defend this tower.
Yeah, but we have a Soraka, and I don't think the tower defense is really up to you. I think it's gone. Yeah, 600 more gold in the pocket of RTM, and with Baron coming up in 25 seconds. Command attacks pinging on his way to the top lane tower. Looks like he's going to try and get shove out in top lane, have top prio. It's going to be borderline impossible for them to get mid priority. As we just saw, it's really difficult for them to stance up even with the tower to their aid. Plus, Rodham having the middle inhibitor down. So the map is kind of Rodham's to play with. It's up to them right here to make sure they don't get sloppy and give up a Baron, make any plays around poor vision, you know.
Yep, already though, converging on the Baron. It's up. The Cloud Soul's here in 5. Yeah, this
should be kind of the nail in the coffin coming through here in the next couple minutes for OTM. Cloud Soul, Baron pickup. Chad and Young, it's going to sit bot side, which is the advantage in this situation of being the only player in the game with the teleport available, right?
Yeah.
Now RTM, they already have such crushing prio. They already had 6,000 gold, and they can just force someone from the side of E7 to not be at the team fight because RTM has teleport and they do not. Baron started up. Contest needs to come through soon. Teleport actually not going to be used.
Yeah, Kyle's a little low here. Has been beaten up pretty good by the Baron. Yuna wasn't there to help tank it looks like. Oh, big
Oh
W
wow,
over the
the
wall. That was a
Zeri.
huge chunk onto Hot Damn Jam and Indigo.
I mean, I think if you're, I would have liked to see E7 maybe go for their own look onto the Baron. Maybe they don't feel strong enough to do it yet, but that right there, that Zeri W, that was going to be your best chance, I think, to get a favorable fight in this game.
Yeah, you had 3 people who were, half, maybe a little below half. That seems like the opportunity if there was one, but now
Hmm.
have to look for something else.
But no, no real issue, I think, for RTM. Cloud Soul's not going away, and they picked it up. Uh, they didn't have very much vision. They didn't have first move onto the Baron, so they decided not to rush it. They back it up, especially after that chunk comes through. And they see
Chad,
Echo on the bottom side, so now they're going to start it up right away.
yeah, and Chad teleported down to bottom lane to kind of make this opportunity happen. He kind of sucked Echo and Tristana down with him with that teleport, and now still started back up. Zeri W over the wall.
They're
Still not
getting
going to
off
look
it.
for anything. Chad.
Oh,
Oh, big Everfrost actually might have saved his life, but now command attack. They go in looking for Young Jay. He gets chunked through, has to dive back away. Meowing Cat just getting cold on the side. Now Indigo over the wall. One more auto. He burns down with a
nice.
red buff from that. Yuna looking for Special K if he can. Not quite able to find the damage. Now turning back around, they find Ham. The W does finish off Yuna, and they'll get the kill onto Kyle Good. Now the jump forward from command attack looking. They can dive. They can jump through this jungle pretty well to try to collapse, but it's still the 2 carries and the support left for ROTM, and the 2 carries and the support left now for E7.
Yeah, and we have the double Infinity Edge finally come through for E7. So their double ADC comp is probably hitting its biggest spike of the game at this point. I mean, you're still going to have more items coming through, right? 2 full items remain to be purchased, but Infinity Edge is about as big of a spike as you can ask for, I think, on a champion like Tristan or Zeri. And Indigo has picked up his, though, which is going to just put him a full item above Young Jay.
Yep,
Still, though,
minions.
it's a nice sign of life if you're E7, right?
Yep.
The longer you stall Baron, the longer you get to flip Elder Dragon, which is the classic play when you lose early game is take the game past 30 minutes and flip Elder Drake. Because if you get it, then you kind of win. If you can get Elder with Baron on the table, especially versus a soul like Cloud Soul. Special K. The vision is pretty sparse for
Young
this is a
Jay,
kill.
can he actually close the distance though? Yeah, he
Yep.
can. Shutdown for Indigo. Chad experiences the Infinity Edge on the other side, and now gets shunked down to about 200 health. But here come Indigo and Hot Damn looking to close down onto command attack. He's still on the minion wave. They have a little move speed to try to catch up. He's looking for the LeBlanc to just try to get a trade kill. There's the Everfrost over the wall into the chain. Indigo gets a couple of autos, and the dash forward with the Gale Force means another shutdown for Indigo. And now 2 members off of the table. RTM could look at a Baron, could look at a push. They have a couple of options open now.
Yeah, not enough vision, I think, to be comfortable just walking across map and starting the Baron up. Echo character very good at stealing objectives, so you really like to control him before you kind of flip a neutral. Looks like RTM's just going to use their newfound pressure to push out bottom lane, but they're getting a little bit split up here. They don't have TP available from Chad and Young. Kyle's hovering around Yuna in the topside jungle looking for control. It feels like they would really like to swing this into a Baron, but they just need something a little bit more. Plus, you have Elder Drake spawning in a minute and a half or so. So I think it feels a bit risky to flip the Baron. So if you lose the Baron, then you might just have lost the game.
Yeah, it's just rough. These kills starting to add up a little bit for ROTM, but they're not able to really get the objectives at the end of that. And now E7 has started to get some of these neutral objectives under their belt. They get another couple of towers off of the objective bounties. They're still hovering there at 6,000 gold, which hasn't changed in the last 10 minutes. So
Yeah. A 6,000 gold lead is a 6,000 gold lead, but it does become less effective as time goes on. Just due to the nature of math, right?
yeah. But
The
yeah,
percent difference between 65 and 60 is a lot lower than 16,000 and 10,000.
I didn't sign up for this cast to do school. That's rough.
Yeah. But Elder Drake's up, and by God, we seem like we might do something suspicious here.
Yeah, there's 10 people currently located around this dragon pit. W over the wall. Oh,
Woo!
Chad not quite able to get it. Dodges that. That's the important skill to dodge, which wasn't possible before the patch.
It is
It's,
not a long cooldown. I will say it's more about just finding the angles for it. Young
Yep.
Jake.
Chad doesn't get punished for that one. Doesn't have the Everfrost up. Now Indigo just going to cull on through. About half of Meowing Cat's health. Oh, command attack! Has to use his stopwatch. Yuna looking for anything they can. A big bubble comes through from Hot Damn. Kyle Good onto the backline. Gets another couple of knockups with everything. But the kiting away. Young Jay in Special K staying alive on the backside. Young Jay more autos. Finishes off Chad. They'll trade it back. Indigo looking for Young Jay, but he just can't find it. More shutdowns going to the Zeri. And they can't finish off the Zeri at the end of that one. So Young Jay and Special K gonna try to duo up this Elder Dragon. It's just the Nami left alive for ROTM to try to defend, and that's not much of a defense.
Go for the inhib, ham damn, hot damn. I'm getting mixed up on ham and hot damn. Honestly, go for the contest. This is a big baller move right here. What if he steals this?
Yeah, Hot Damn's in here.
Oh my.
He's feeling it. He's just going to let Young Jay tank up as much of this as possible. Goes forward for the ebb and flow. Gets the... Oh, not the bubble. He still has flash left. Hot Damn still kiting away the big Zeri versus Nami fight. He reset the cooldown on it. He reset the dragon. So now E7 doesn't get it.
Yeah.
The big ball Nami play. Hot Damn walks in and stalls out the Elder Dragon.
Yeah, it's really nice look from Hot Damn. On the other hand, if you're RTM, you are concerned. Your Lucian is now full build, which is nice. But Zeri just picked up a Black Cleaver, sitting on a Warden's Mail. That character is OP, man. And we're going to have to find an answer to it sooner than later, because it's not looking very easy to deal with right now.
RTM just trying to burn down the Elder now. Meowing Cat around the side gets stunned up. The Echo's still over the wall, though. Command attack jumps away, but Ham jumps in. 2,000 health. They stun, they kill the Echo.
Oh
1,000. It doesn't quite reset. Kyle Good gets the kill. They'll shut down Young Jay as well. And now the kills all coming through. Special K falls, and it's Meowing Cat left alive, as well as command attack on the other side of the map. Chad able to finish him off with the burn. The laser from the heavens shuts him down for the double kill. And now 4 kills for ROTM. It's command attack left alive on the steps of the base to try to defend against ROTM with Elder Dragon. It doesn't go very well for him to start out with, as he gets knocked into the Guardian Angel. My dog agrees completely with that one. It's a 5-for-0. The Bud Light ace for ROTM. They'll kill the Nexus for game number 1. It got a little tense there for a second, but they played it really well around the Echo, jumping in about 2,000 health. They stun him up, they kill him, and then they kill the Elder, and then the fight is theirs.
Yeah, really nice CC chain and burst focus on the Echo, because it's scary when Echo jumps in on a Elder Drake at 3,000 HP. If he gets his E auto attack, Q auto, time it with his smite, he's going to execute it from that HP, right?
Yep.
Really well played by RTM there at the very end. Focused correctly on the fight, and I think at the end of the day you see a little bit. Just it's really difficult for E7's team comp to play, right? They have difficulty engaging into the team of RTM. Basically, all they can hope for is that they get a fight that goes on long enough with Young Jay alive that he's able to just kill everyone because his character's not balanced, right?
Yeah.
When the fight ends fast, it's a Morbius sweep for RTM. Nice 40-minute banger to start the game out. I think they had a lot of control in that game for almost all of it. There's also some very obvious, things they can clean up. I think felt like maybe not everyone was on the same page for some of their plays in the first 15 minutes. They still came out with a big lead. Special K's internet MVP of the bottom lane 2v2. So we'll see how both teams adjust coming into game 2, and
yeah, we'll be right back with game number 2. 1-0 for RTM on match point.
I was gonna use the code. Why is LulJSS a level 1 account?
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sick. They're drafting,
Yeah.
which is very funny.
I was waiting on you.
I went to the bathroom, got some water, had a nice little break. But yeah, they're back. Game number 2. Draft underway.
Yeah.
RTM on the blue side, E7 chose red. So,
Same bands.
same bands.
Both sides.
So now what does RTM want to first pick?
I think it's just Illusion, yeah?
Or Zeri?
Wukong
Or Wukong.
also checks out. Yeah. Wukong.
Wukong kind of... The scoreline wasn't the best for Kyle, but I feel like the pick was pretty instrumental. They needed a way to engage fights.
Yeah, I think from watching that game, I do not think that the Wukong the champion was the... We saw some enterprising maneuvers from Kyle, right? Now he's warmed up on the Wukong. Ooh, Twitch blind.
Alright.
Interesting. I've heard that Twitch is quite good on this patch, but I haven't watched enough competitive to know if that's true or not. So do you lock in support here, or do you just full blind your bottom lane? Is the question. I'm waiting on E7 to answer. Be the Nami. Interesting. It's actually, people think of Twitch as a hyper-scaling late ADC, but he's actually, prefers to play more aggressive in lane, using his style, if they can get a favorable lane matchup, right? Which seems maybe not likely, but if you get a lane matchup that can't just 2v2 man fight you, you can just stealth on them as often as you want. You kind of force them to respect that. Vanguard locked in. Might be holding that as a flex.
Yeah, that seems interesting this early. I think they did flex it. Did they play Vigar Seraphine in week 1? I think that's what they played.
Oh. Rel. Okay, Rodham Rel. Interesting. I
don't know what's going on anymore.
I will be honest with you. I do not know dick about how the Vigar Rel 2v2 into Twitch Nami is supposed to wind up.
Oh, they played. It was Seraphine Senna bottom lane, but they had the Vigar mid with that comp. I remember the Vigar. I didn't remember the circumstance, but.
Like the Echo again. No, so Ham got a lot of good looks last game on the Echo.
Yeah.
And already Vigar a bit more of a gankable champion than LeBlanc. I'd say from how he played out the early game, Ham clearly comfortable on the pick. The question is, where is it going to leave your team comp overall, right? Because RTM last game, they banned Malphite, they banned Ornn. We'll see if they stick with that again, but E7 is going to have to find an engage opportunity somewhere. We already saw them struggle with Echo being kind of the solo flanker, frontliner, and having your ADCs just play good 5-head.
Yeah, I think I don't want to see the Darius again, regardless. But
yeah, definitely a whelming pick last game for E7, but we'll see what they come up with here.
I don't even think I would throw it as a whelming pick. I think
regarded as underwhelming.
I think it's pretty underwhelming, personally.
Yeah, I think if it doesn't win lane in that game, what is it good for, And RTM.
I think it's a good pick in solo queue. In isolation, makes a lot of sense. I think maybe for the competitive environment, because now we've seen RTM plays out the competitive game correctly. So
I think that you just have to see more melee characters for Darius to be truly viable than we saw. Just Wukong and Aatrox, it's not really enough to make the character strong. Malphite can be taken away. It means Ornn going to be left up for E7. Potentially the lock-in right here if they play it. That's why it was banned the first game.
Yeah, you'd have to assume.
I see no reason why you wouldn't select it here unless you're really worried about Yuna opening up the top lane again. But we've already banned, like Kale for instance. We've already banned out many Yuna champs. There's the Ornn coming through. They basically have their pick of deciding what they don't want Ornn to play against. Samira. This seems good in the 2v2.
It seems specifically good in the 2v2. I don't know that it kills Ornn ever, but maybe that's not your big goal.
I bet that will be Yuna's job, based on whatever he selects right here. The Yuna I know would lock in Darius here. Show him how it's done. But
that doesn't
I'm
sound.
sure he also has, like, maybe we see a Camille or a Fiora, or maybe it's just another Iki boy.
Do it? He did it. All right. Here we go.
And they do it. I love my fans. You heard me say it for sure. That's my fault. Hey, if it doesn't work out, Jared, it's on me. That's my bad. The R5 here, 4E7. They know it's a Vanguard mid. Their comp is already a lot more well-rounded with this orange picks. Got some freedom here. Anivia. I like Anivia a lot here. Mostly because she outranges almost the entirety of our TM. It's not easy to just be soloed out. And she actually, from what I understand, her matchup into Vigar is considered favorable because she has a slight range advantage on her wall compared to his cage. So she can engage on him from further. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I think plus, even if you hit the cage, you put the bird in the cage, unless you hit the stun, you have to walk through all of Anivia's abilities to get to her, to hit, like, QR. And even then, like, it might just be a passive, so... Seems okay.
It's... I would say, as far as draft goes, it's a hell of a lot better for E7 than it was last game, right? This Anivia and this Ornn feels a lot more natural. You've got this huge backline threat and the Twitch. Echo is not going to get ISO'd out every time he tries to step up in this team comp. Well, he might, but he's going to have support coming over the top with the likes of Tidal Wave and the Orange Horn. Well, maybe. So we do have the Samira as well, which is a nice pickup, now that I think about it, into these additional tools that E7's looking for. The Samira Windball kind of means you can't use the Orange Horn until you see that ability come out, or you see Samira dead, basically.
Yeah.
She's just going to eat it, and then your ultimate's gone. Either way, RTM, they're looking for... It's kind of a weird pressure system for them, where they're looking for lane domination in both of their side lanes. Darius pick into Ornn. Obviously, I think Darius in this game is probably just as homeless as he was in the last game if he doesn't win his lane hard. And then you also have Samira Rel, who, you know what Samira Rel does. I don't need to say it. But then you have this mid lane matchup that is not really that winning in priority. So it's going to be interesting to see how RTM's able to open up the mid lane and then move to the sides. Because I think that they're going to have to try to find advantages in both side lanes at the same time here in the early game. They're going to have to weak side mid lane, which, in my opinion, makes the game a bit hard to play. But all that said, I think they can do it. Yeah. They came out comfortably with lane advantages in all their lanes last game, which maybe that's just the beauty of the red side, getting so many counter picks. So we'll see what comes out here in game 2, how things pan out. I really like that I think RTM's comp has a lot of team fighting potential. I talked about this Darius not having a great place, but I think that he, if piloted well, there's an angle for a nice flash apprehend onto the Twitch or onto the Anivia that can really disrupt the fight. And the rest of RTM is definitely, Cage comes out, Cyclone, whatever Rel's abilities are called, because I don't know what Crash Down. I don't.
You got Crash Down, you got Magnet Storm. Those are the big ones.
Okay, yeah. If Rodham's able to line everything up, they definitely have a recipe for a winning team fight. But E7's comp looks a lot more solid this game. It's my thought.
Yeah. Don't let this countdown fool you. We still have 3 more minutes of Lexus talking about these team comps. So.
No.
No, we're done.
I think I've talked enough for everyone.
Okay. So then, talk to me about Bel'Veth, right? I have seen nobody play this champion whatsoever. But do you hit your ult and talk to yourself and say it's Morbin time, and then you go in, or no?
No, maybe. I really what it is you kill Rift Herald and then you say it's Morbin time, and then you go to top or mid lane and you drop it and you have your weird CZ Rock Portal minion effect, and
And you
if the
morph
other
all over
team,
him?
if the other, yeah, you morb out on their tower, and if their jungler's not there, they don't have good wave clear. You basically you can take a tower from a pretty high threshold with your little goons that spawn. Um, character's interesting. I really, she definitely has potential and has her moments, but from looking at her week one data across different MMRs and seeing the character played, I gotta say she feels, and you may have seen this somewhere said, but I think it's a good comparison. She feels a lot like a modern Master Yi. Um,
So
the champ.
I haven't seen her at all. Like
Oh,
I have
you
been,
know nothing.
I actively have been looking to see if like my friends are playing games of her, or they're playing against
Yeah.
or with her, and the champion just isn't played, which probably isn't you know great to say about that champion 1 week after
No.
she came out. So
Well, the thing about this character is her lane phase is dubious at best. I'm pretty sure that anyone that's not trying to different is probably going to play this character in the jungle, because that's 1000% where she's designed to be played. Because that's where she can stack up attack speed infinitely from killing jungle camps. And it's a slow build, right? But you can't stack it at all. Well, I mean, if you're playing lane, you can stack it if you kill people, but it seems difficult. And I don't think anyone's really figured out the best build on her yet. There's a lot of stuff floating around. She applies on hits really fast, but at a reduced rate, like 75% effectiveness. Yeah,
it feels
I
like
don't know.
so normally you have these like 1 or 2 week waiting periods in the leagues, and it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna see her 100%,
I don't
the next
think
week,
so.
but it doesn't feel that way.
Maybe Riot will break her with hotfix buffs, or people will figure out something that's OP on her. She definitely doesn't look like the easiest character, so maybe it's a skill cap thing, but uh, I don't know. The character just doesn't read as anything more than a solo queue champ. She's definitely got some sauce. The character's interesting, but her kit is weird. The old thing where she summons the little minions, it's weird. It doesn't feel like it's in line with what she does normally. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like it.
I bought you enough time for us to load in to game number 2. RTM on the
Yeah.
blue side, E7 chose the red side, and yeah, here we go. Samira has cleanse. That's kind of interesting. Young J and Special K opt for the exhaust and ignite down there to counter the cleanse ignite. There's more teleports in this game, but notably Unit doesn't have one, so it's 2 now for E7 and none for RTM, or 1 for RTM. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ghost Flash, once again, I mean, kind of the mandatory pickup like we talked about last game. Everything else makes sense. Oh,
Oh,
AP.
Chad. AP
Okay.
plus the mana stack? It's over. Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
Well, this
Support gold.
this is turning out a little rough.
Mid lane is lost. Oh, are they doing the level 1 late? I don't know if they can. They want to, but with Chad and Young eating that chunk and having to go back to base, it doesn't look like it's really going to be possible. Darius Wukong should win.
All right, this looks like some premium Gruyere down in the bottom lane from Hot Damn and Indigo. You start dismounted on the rel and just run down somebody who comes in solo into bottom lane. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
You have the
Special
shield
K, not their first rodeo playing against Rel Samira.
Yep, and here we go. The flash in, get the stun, get the dash through, the cleanse immediately on the exhaust. Young Jay taken pretty low. Does he have it left? The Q, oh, the contaminate is actually enough for first blood for Young Jay.
Wow.
And Hot Damn does have the move speed to get away from this, but that is not what you want to see happen on your cheese.
Yeah.
Also, this
Yep.
is High Noon Twitch, and I haven't seen him before, but that's like kind of a cute hat for the rat.
Yeah. That's not really what you love to see. So POV, you're Kyle. You're starting topside so you can path bot to get a nice early aggressive lead for your Rel Samira. They are now deceased level 1. However, they do get both the sums out of Young Jay, so there's an angle for punishment further. Oh,
With a level
Chad and
2
Young.
gank, and man, Chad gonna get hit by the Flash Frost. Dive in from Ham, not gonna get the stun because of the flash away, so immediately the pressure mounting up a little bit here for E7. They get the flash in mid after the kill in bottom lane. Maybe Yuno will make something happen here in top lane. He's got the burn, which gives him extra
Okay.
AD. Yeah, that's probably a dead Ornn. Yeah, just flash to make sure. Why not? I think he was dead regardless. I think that burns enough, but it's close. It's
Why
like
leave it to
very
chance,
close.
you know?
Yeah, why leave it to chance? Just go ahead. Burn the summoner
Yeah,
spell, get the kill. Donate that to charity. Feel good about yourself.
actually, the ping is coming out on Darius's ghost, which did not happen.
Yeah.
So maybe an angle for another kill. See Ham looking down the bottom lane.
Maybe
Kyle's
he
here
said
for
it
the
was a
counter.
mistake. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Hot Damn.
Kyle's here for the
Gonna go
counter.
in, and immediately Ham is here. Flash away from Indigo, but Kyle sneaks his way in. They're turning immediately onto Young Jay, just trying to burn down the Twitch without any summoner spells, and now looking for Ham. The red buff will take him down. Indigo, oh, not quite able to pick that one up. Kyle does, but 2 kills in the bottom lane now for our TM. Really well-timed counter gank by Kyle Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on, Kyle. Hit the minions.
No.
Alright, sure. Special K getting a little goofy here.
Yeah, but don't worry. The Q from Hot Damn, that's a percent health heal.
Huge.
I won't tell you what percentage of health it is, but it is a percent health heal.
Yuna's looking on to Meowing Cat. I don't know if this
Yeah, he's got
is gonna be anything.
Ghost. This is a little enterprising. Ooh. Alright. Well,
We're good.
newly back from base, and maybe about to head back there again. I don't think you can stay. Okay, maybe you can with Kyle here.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He's okay. Oh, gonna drop a ward. Let's say maybe see this one through on the push. Should be okay.
Yeah, he's not going to hit level 6. This isn't like a threatening thing that he's doing. He's just trying to shove it into the tower.
Don't know if he's gonna be able to get the full crash here, but kind of. Oh.
This is a little dangerous now. Here comes
I was
Ham.
gonna say, but you kind of just have to suck it up on that front.
Yeah, Ham gonna get the trade. Yuna pulls him in. That's actually a lot of damage coming through. Not quite able to get that last auto. The shield should keep Ham fine and topped off. A little more dangerous, I think, than Ham wanted on that pull.
Yeah. Good look from Ham. Well played by Yuna. Nothing goes down. He's still up here. He refuses to pay the crime of his over-aggressive look on the couple waves ago.
Yeah, now level 6 for Yuna. Gets the little heal from the Q. Kyle in, picks up one. Ham, not level 6 just yet, but Kyle can't quite chase him down under tower thanks to that flash. So just the 1-for-1. That was intentional, but I think getting spotted...
I know it's a rail mechanic. Enter pants form.
Yeah. I've never heard that. I love that. Okay. What wasn't intentional was getting spotted outside the bush. That's what I was trying to say, but I'm now laughing at pants form. That's I hadn't heard that. I don't know. I'm sure you didn't make that up. Maybe you did.
No,
Maybe you're just a genius
absolutely
here.
not.
But You can
No,
take credit
Rel
for it.
just
I'll let you. But
go gadget pants. Like I don't know. I have some disdain for that character, but
oh,
I
one of my
I do like
favorites,
seeing her
notably.
locked in.
I think I talk about it every time. There's all these High Noon skins running around this game, and it feels really bad that Pharrell doesn't have one. But
Oh yeah, we talked about
Leona,
this
yeah,
last
Leona
Friday.
deserved that one more, honestly.
Leona finally a support engaged character that could ride around on a horse
Yeah, Leona,
in a skin.
finally got a skin. She's never had one before, so.
Yeah, well, really underrepresented champion. Not just in the skins department, but in competitive history.
Yeah.
I always think to myself, we don't see enough Leona.
Yeah. Plus she
When
got
are
the
supports finally going to add Leona to their champion pool?
plus she got the Pride month buff.
Mm-hmm.
A little unlucky.
True. What we're seeing top lane right now is the end of days for Ornn. His wave has been slow pushing away from him for about 2 waves now. Jungler is not coming up there, or he is. But it feels like this should actually just be a free Drake, I think, for RTM, because they know Echo should be needing to go top, or they're gonna contest Drake. Rest in peace, the Ornn father.
Yeah. That
I
ward
think
had 1 second left, immediately going in on command attack. Hot damn, not quite able to find that, but now Indigo jumping through. Doesn't really have any defensive abilities left. The exhaust coming through, but still haven't knocked Envy into the passive, notably, so it's just the 1 kill for Special K. They get the dragon, but now Kyle Good looking to turn it, immediately just evaporates the Echo. They're looking to try to close the gap on Anivia, but I don't think you really can. That's a pretty devastating crystallize right in his face. Chad still messing around a little bit. Now going to get hit by the Hammer Boy bouncy time over the wall. Has to flash away from it.
And this is what I mean, Meowing Cat just said F this, and he left. His lane is not been playable for some time now. He's just walking around playing Ornn right now with 29 CS at 9 minutes, which I think is what you want to see if you're RTM out of your Darius counterpick. This is probably how a Darius counterpick is supposed to look, right?
Yeah. He's got a Bramble Vest and a Tear and no home on the Rift. Probably doesn't get much better for him in the Vanguard matchup that they're about to maybe put him in for a second.
Careful.
Yuna messing around with the
Man
bird.
attack, just gonna pick up the wave. 2 plates picked up here for Yuna. A big CS lead. Ornn is returned. This is exciting.
The return of the king.
But yeah, when we look at the gold graph, Kyle is actually the champion right now, the most fed player in the game. Yuna is up there, higher than anyone on E7. After that, it falls into pretty normal realms of gold distribution.
Yep.
Let
Little
me out,
damage
Cat.
here. Oh, he's going for it. He's beginning to believe.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna burn him down.
Should.
The
Last
potion?
pick?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So, solo kill for Yuna. And
I told you.
the king...
He's gonna pick Darius. He's gonna show him how it's done.
Got a ghost away from Ham, though. Echo does a little bit of burst damage. Not if he doesn't hit its Time Winder, though. And now in comes Kyle Good. Gets 1 knockup, gets a 2nd knockup. Yuna will get a couple of auto attacks just to make sure that he gets to share in the kill. And Kyle finishes
There it
off
is.
Motor Tower. Nicely done by RTM. Clean as you like. 7-3 lead for them. And 3,000 gold lead. But now in comes Command Attack. The roaming bird flaps his way down to bottom lane. Hot damn, not very fast in pants mode, but fast enough to walk away from that gank.
And this feels like what you want if you're RTM. You kind of goofed your cheese kill bot lane, but you went down, you stabilized, and now the top side, your top laner and your jungler are running away with it. Darius Wukong absolutely stronger than Ornn Echo in the early game, and they're showing it, right? When it's definitely not to do too low of a level of analysis, but check the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You can see where the points of strength have been for RTM. Mid lane matchup, just continuing to hang out here for Chad and Young.
Looking to collapse on Kyle Good.
They win this, absolutely. It's a
Yuna's
mythic
around the
item
corner.
advantage. double topside mythic versus no mythics anywhere else in the game. This should absolutely be their Drake. Ham has no Chrono Break. I don't even know if he's going to want to... Okay, RTM's not going to give him the choice to flip, steal it.
Yeah,
Nice
so
Herald pickup.
good secure by RTM. That was very, cautiously played, but they get the job done. They'll get the Rift Herald, and they don't lose anything for it. Might as well. Let's take a look. How much chat's sitting on? 96 already. 12 minutes into the game. That doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuna, there's the counter pick. That's with Bramble Vest. That's a little unlucky. Kyle is gonna go for the dive. All right. Well, there was an Ornn in top lane, and there no longer is. He is deceased. Ham might follow here before too long. He's got to use the Chrono Break back away. Yuna and Kyle could tank about 3 tower shots worth of damage up, and that's most of the damage that happened there. Ham is still
Ham!
looking for it. He's going.
He's dead.
All right.
Oh no.
He has to know he's there, right? Did he hit the ward? He didn't hit the ward. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just feeling the pressure a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Absolutely. It's one of those deals where you get reckless when you're behind this far, and it either works or it doesn't. You gotta take a few risks, break some eggs to make the omelet, and it doesn't work out in that situation for him.
Yeah, notably, Anivia has not been forced into egg yet this game.
Rift Herald is
just hanging out.
The Raptor camp. He's gonna hit it from the back in the mid lane, command attack.
The big wraparound here from Shelly. This is right before that actually worked out pretty nicely. He gets the turret plate gold 10 seconds before it drops, so that doesn't.
Yeah.
It worked out somehow. Maybe not intentional. Maybe it wasn't.
Twitch Nami going for a look here, and how with Darius grouping up here, how doomed does this look for E7? By the way, look at your top laner and jungler, and then look at RTM's. And think, do we have a snowball's chance in hell of fighting this Drake? They will say no, and they will give it up, which I think is smart. It's only the second dragon for RTM. Soul can only come as early as about 24, 25 minutes.
Oh, but it's an Infernal Soul. Unlucky.
But it is a...
Oh, no!
Whoop.
Silly little play in mid lane. It happens. Command attack. Able to escape.
Yuna ghosted as well. They were ready for it. Bot lane's been very quiet. The Bork is actually completed for Youngjae. I don't know what Twitches do nowadays. I'm just gonna assume that it's valid.
I just watched Duranga play Twitch on the gold team, and he builds Kraken and then just kills everything. So I'm going to assume that's a valid strategy. This one seems fine as well.
Yeah. Most strategies in which you kill everything tend to work out.
So this is... They're looking for the play in bottom lane, but immediately the bottom lane has left, and now Meowing Cat...
Oh, Yuna!
Oh my god, Yuna flashing forward through the Ornhorn. Alright. He's
nice
1v3
flash.
in the top lane. He doesn't know if he's 1v3. Youngjae's chasing him down. Gets the slow with the skewers. Now he's got the speed boost, and the poison is just... Oh, he's got the flash. Okay.
Yeah.
As we're talking, if you've got it, might as well. Yeah.
Feels bad. Yuna doesn't even have a bounty here, by the way. Most of the bounty gold, and honestly the gold lead, is on Kyle. Well, I say that. Yuna is only behind Kyle about 300 gold. It's a bit silly, in my opinion, that there's no bonus there for Youngjae.
Yeah,
but
sometimes you got a 3k gold disadvantage, and the game doesn't think that's enough. Yeah.
A kill on the board is a kill on the board.
Yeah. No, it's probably worthwhile anyway. It's still a 6,000 gold lead. This is also kind of worrying. Chad has just gotten to be Vigar and has finished his Crown of the Shattered Queen.
Which I know many Vigar players won't agree with.
At this point, like his only thing, like in this
I'll
Vygar's
be honest.
position, your only lose condition is if you just die a bunch. So might as well just make it hard for you to do that, and you'll still do
He's
damage.
just mega sinning with his build, I believe. Going crown into RTM's just gonna muscle down 2 mid towers here, by the way.
Yeah, hot damn.
Oh,
Oh, gets bubbled out of his jump. That might be a little bit dangerous. They're gonna lose the support. Yeah, command attack picks up his first kill of the game.
yeah. Smart to hang on to the flash. You're gonna need it in 2 minutes. A hell of a lot more than, you
Oh, they're
know.
teleporting in to try to collapse on the Vygar. The double
Oh, the double.
teleport, looking for
Wow.
Chad, just trying to shut down the Vygar. He's got a 300 gold bounty and he's walking toward Ham. That's gonna be a little unfortunate.
Okay,
Ham will pick that
but
bounty up.
Chad has a 300 gold bounty.
Yeah.
That's what the liberal media is leading me to believe here. I don't buy it. But RTM, I mean, Yuna's continuing to pressure here at the top side. They are flexing their strength on the map because E7 is doing what they want to do in this position when they're this far behind. Just group up, look for picks, look for shutdowns, and whatever kills they can pick up in between dragons. And this is probably another one.
He's
Yuna
got
pops
ghost.
a ghost. He's going to be
very
able to walk
fast.
it out.
Yeah. We have a direct quote in the chat. Our coach, while JSS says, this is a quote from Chad. Quote, Crown is a dog item, and I never think it's a good item. End quote.
Yeah. Well, he's also, I don't know what the fuck he's building. Because he started to build Seraphs. And now it looks like he might have decided he wants a death cap. Which is what everyone goes second on Vygar, right?
Yeah. You finish
Vygar
that, and then you're
V2
a
has
champion.
finally beat it into everyone's brains. That death cap is your best second item, which makes sense when you think about Vygar's kit, right, and his passive. So why we have we're building like season 7 death cap with the blasting wand in the inventory. And dragon spawning in 20 seconds, and Kyle's going to get something out of Special K here.
Oh, just the ult. Almost have
Just
some
the
fish
ult.
sticks.
The ult's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it's
I just feel like, given that situation, you freeze frame it. That's you're thinking kill, you're thinking flash at the minimum, but you get the ult.
This is RTM's dragon 100%. It could be their tower on the bottom side. Yuna's in danger here. He has no summoner spells available.
They're going for the knockup. Yuna's just committed for this tower.
Oh,
He's not going to get it. Dragon goes the way of RTM. Not the tower, though. Command attack will finish off this one in top lane. When you've got a Nivea split pushing a tower, it takes a little bit, as it turns out. But he'll get that eventually.
So the one thing you can't do if you're RTM is give over Kyle's bounty. You can, with the amount of pressure they're applying, and because they're winning on the map almost always when they've been having these weird little isolated deaths. And Yuna's not worth. He's probably worth less than 300 gold, honestly, at this point, with these consecutive deaths. But as long as Kyle doesn't just yuck 1k into this Anivia or this Twitch, it doesn't really matter that much. They're staying even in gold, picking up neutrals on the map. And their team scales fairly decently as well with this Vygar. Samira is definitely a champion that thrives at hitting spikes at level 11 and level 16. So yeah, I don't think that they can complain too much. I think there's a bigger scaling component on the side of E7, but Ornn is only level 11 at 20 minutes. Like I said, the top lane was a bit of a slaughter, so they've been able to stall out that ornament's condition.
Yeah,
All you really have to worry about...
Even if he was 13, he doesn't have a mythic.
Yeah.
He's still on his garage sale build, and he's not even particularly close to finishing off his Frostfire.
And there's the tower for Yuna. Build a hole breaker, man. Honestly. Point.
Yeah, why not? Seems reasonable.
Whoa. What? What's happening here?
I guess Sheila was about to expire, so Yuna has to pop it. Now, getting collapsed on for the third time in this game. And that one goes about the same way as the last one, but Sheila does get the charge, so Fingal My Tingle has joined the Crow Storm. Alright. Thanks for the follow, Fingal. I appreciate it. All right. Kyle going in for the solo kill, looking for some fish sticks. Hot damn. Able to help him secure that one. Young Jay gets pulled in as well, gets ignited. Indigo's just going to come in, swoop through, and clean up. They'll get 2 kills immediately.
Yeah, and this is probably a Baron. They might try and bait it, set it up. They're going to need to clear out this ward there. E7's not going to believe them until that ward gets killed in the river. Oh, Ham.
Oh, he just got away from the cage. Oh, almost pops back into it. That was a couple of pixels. He's burning. He's still alive, though. Hangs on. Kyle? Oh, no. Does give the shutdown over. That's 1,000 gold for command attack on the Anivia.
Yeah. That thing I said they shouldn't do. They did it. Ham I thought he popped the chrono break early, but he gets out. Not a lot to say. If they were able to clear out that ward in the river, right, that E7 ward that kind of spots them walking from where they were into Baron, they can set up a more successful bait there. But they don't buy it. Ham gets a nice bait. They get the 1k onto the Anivia, which is going to be really huge for them in this game.
Yeah. You know, Lexus, sometimes I lay in bed thinking of the Dreamy X craze, wondering why life is so unfair. I just want to be his big booty Latina.
I thought there was more to that.
No, that's the whole thing. At least that's all that got saved. I think there might be more. There might be an extended version, but that's the one that's come down to me. Yeah.
Don't we all? Infernal Soul spawning in a minute. E7, do they have an answer? Chad has picked up his funny hat. We'll see what command attack picks up here with his 2.3k. Could be just a full Zanya's. I think.
Kind of a lark because like Vanguard's already
pretty
wearing
good.
like a funny hat, right? And he has to buy another funny hat.
Yeah, well he buys his funnier hat. It's probably why they have good synergy. It's like when Viego builds Bork, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Ham gonna face check this.
Yeah, Ham. I don't think he gets out. Well, maybe he can. Hot damn, not quite able to do a whole lot with that Magnet Storm. Another knockup going on to him. Now he's got the Zanya's. Tidal Wave coming in. Yeah, this is a little dangerous. They do finish off Ham on the top side. Now jumping in. Yuna getting focused in the middle of that one. Falls. Big cage. They just can't quite find it. Oh, the meteor actually. I didn't see the meteor animation, but Young Jay just gets hit by that one. Meowing Cat going to get stunned up. They're trying just to get a little damage on the Ornn. Oh, he got really... got outplayed there. The auto attack for the kill. Dragon goes over the Infernal Soul for ROTM, and that's a rough one. That's going to make it a lot more difficult now for E7 to really find a foothold in this game.
Yeah, so they saw Chad walking down past this control ward in the top river, and I think that made E7 think ROTM is playing for Baron, giving the 4th Drake up, right? So they face check into this bush, and it almost goes right for them. They almost get the pick onto Indigo with Young Jay, but he's able to dash through Ham, who was the victim of the initial face check, and Baron goes down.
Oh, Command Attack and Special K looking for something here. They've got everybody stuck inside the Flash Frost. They'll get the kill on Hot Damn. Teleport coming in now from Meowing Cat. He doesn't have Ornhorn available, so not the most threatening. They're looking for Indigo now. Have to make him walk around the Crystallize now into the Anivia. Has to try to commit now, looking for Special K. Inferno Trigger hit, cleanses it, gets one to trade back. Kyle Good just chased off to the top side. Ham taken pretty low, has to Chrono Break back out. Command Attack pretty low. Still hasn't been forced into the egg, I think, the entire game. He's been relatively unscathed. Unscrambled. And Yuna is just going to crab emote and knock down this mid lane tower. Why not?
He's going to keep business as usual for Yuna in this game.
Another teleport to collapse on him. Command Attack. Not going to let that crab emote be used. Now gets the Everfrost. I don't think he can really get out of this. Command Attack eventually finishes him off with the R. The Anivia is pretty strong. Honestly, Young Jay isn't like in a terrible spot either. Comparatively, you know, they're about an item behind their counterpart. Well, that's not even true. Command Attack's pretty even. He's actually, yeah,
Command
30 gold
attack
behind.
got a bit of a cash injection, right? The 1K. Uh, Young Jay a bit behind, but not for lack of trying. I'd say it's mostly the neutral objectives that are giving Indigo the lead.
Yeah.
It's mostly Yuna that's keeping Young Jay even, but
Command
nothing too
attack. Oh,
concerning.
do they spot him? Oh,
Oh,
they
they
see him.
will.
All right, immediately going in. Oh, he doesn't have Indigo with him. They need the stuns. They need anything. Now the Magnet Sword coming through. Indigo in. That's super unlucky, maybe? Although Ham is still here. He's got the Zanyas. Now gets forced into egg form. Ham burning down the Inferno Trigger, just healing him back up. The Resurrection gonna not be able to come through. They finally finish off the bird for the first time this game. Special K away. The flash dash forward. Kyle Good is a race car, and he'll pick up the kills.
Woo woo woo! Look at him go! Beyblade, Beyblade. Yeah, it's a nice look from command attack onto Indigo. Um, I say it's a nice look. It's an extremely risky look that may have just about been the nail in the coffin for them. But you have to try something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's why, in a way, that's what makes it a good look, is that it's so oddball, right? It's such a unexpected position.
Yep. Pick up a couple more kills for Charity here on the edge of the base. Oh my god. All right. They'll finish that one off, and RTM going to take the 2-0. Looking for the kill onto Ham. Oh, they're not going to find it. He dashes forward, and they'll just finish off the Nexus. So 20 kills is going to be the last counter for game number 2. A 2-0 win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope Seraphine wins XD. I'm a Seraphine main, and she's just so fun. People get so trolled by the singing, and her voice lines are so cute. Like when she sings about not losing the rhythm if she tried. Lol. She's super random, but also smarter than she looks. Just like me, XD.
I'm
Fuck
really
you,
glad
Mickey.
that's
All right.
what we got to drop at the very end of the game there.
I had to get in the redemption. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're
No,
spending
you're good.
1,300 points. Somebody watched the stream for like an hour and a half to get that. You know?
Hey, it's exactly what I said in Champion Select. They lock into Darius. Yuna runs it down on him top. At first, it looked like he was running him. Then he ran it. Didn't matter. RTM plays the map really well. I think overall it's just solid suits from them. This game, it felt like they did a lot of the same things they were able to do in the first game. Obviously, the champions play out a different way, but they're still able to find leads in the top lane. They're able to get their bot lane bit rolling. Mid lane, Chad and Young is Chad and Young.
Yeah.
And they do it with less weird deaths in the side lane. They come out on top. Really, really nice series from them. And I think if you're E7, there's signs of life. I think that there's just a few, some moments in the game where they go back to the drawing board. Definitely not a doomer series for them, but a well-deserved win for RTM.
Yeah, so a 2-0 and advance to 2-0 on the year. Knock off another team that was on 1-0 with them. So RTM headed on the up and up toward the top of the standings, right where you want to see after 2 weeks. So that'll do it for us tonight. Our next cast is going to be more than likely. I say this because Harvest has 2 games scheduled on Friday currently. I think that they're delaying toward next week, but for their second game, but could surprise us and snap back here. But our next cast is going to be Thursday night for Darkwind as they take on another E7 team. So we get the back-to-back E7 Bonanzas. That team has a really dumb name. E7 Umbra Crimson. Very edgy. So that should be fun. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks, Lexus, as always. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hopefully not as big a meme as some of those gold games were last week. A little more to analyze.
Have moments.
Yeah. We'll send you off. Where are we gonna send you to? Who's online? I guess go watch Aegis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1-1 between Deep Sea Gaming and Zenigma Solar. Sure, why not? Go watch that. This is quite a Champions League music I found. 2016 LPL. It's
Okay.
a bop.
I like the LPL ones.
They're a little more